Hi everyone, my name is Jeff Starr.
And I'm Adrian Locke.
And this is my channel, Not Bad Films. And today, we're going to talk about the Grand Orbiter Phaser by Earthquaker Devices.
Oh, I'm excited for this.
Yeah, I am too. I've been holding on to it far too long before making this video because I really wanted a chance to really get to know this pedal and be able to tell you an honest review of whether or not I think it's worth the money.
So what's the short answer?
I would buy this.
Oh, wow.
This sounds really great. This is a 4-stage phaser. And in my experience, 4 stages is a really great balance between being chewy, but also not getting like too insane and too resonant and too like sharp in your ears.
Okay, walk me through the controls on this.
Yes, there's 4 knobs, sweep, rate, depth, and resonance, and then a couple toggles. So let's talk about the toggles first. So the toggles are, there's 1, 2, and 3, and 1 is super duper slow. Like you won't really even hear the phaser sort of at the slowest settings, like modulating. And you can see that with the light here. We're waiting for it to light up as it goes through the cycle. Hold on, it will go.
Oh, there it is.
Yes. In position 2, it's actually static. The LFO will not modulate. And this is particularly nice when you're trying to dial in to your guitar and your amp combo, and you sort of want to like not have it move because you want to hear where the peak is. And in 3, it's sort of more your standard like phaser speeds. You'll notice that the slowest setting, it's pretty slow. It's still pretty slow. And then it goes on up and eventually goes all the way up to like sort of that laser gun sound.
Pew, 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 pew.
The depth control is basically your wet-dry blend. Now you can go completely wet or completely just switch over to vibrato, and that's this other toggle. And this is really great in a stereo setup, which where you might have just this on vibrato, keep the other half of your stereo chain dry, so in a wet-dry rig, and I will demonstrate that. So now the 2 features that I think are really crucial to making this such a great pedal, and that is sweep and resonance.
So like, what are those doing?
Sweep is adjusting the peak frequency of the phased tone. Basically, this is going to control sort of how syrupy things sound and where you want that peak to fall. If you lower it you'll get more low-end throb, like on a Univibe. What makes this really nice is that if you have a brighter guitar, like a Strat or a Tele, or a humbucker or a baritone, you can find the sweet spot for your instrument.
Sweet spot.
And resonance, this is controlling the overall regeneration.
What does that really mean?
The simple way I think is like it changes how much of a weow sort of sound you get to the phaser. You can just make that more subtle or more pronounced and sort of a harsher sort of kick as it goes through the LFO. those two knobs are what make this a lot more unique and a lot more usable compared to other phasers that sort of, you just have one knob and it sort of has a sound, or maybe two. All right, so now that we heard some like just little quick sound samples on this, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to switch over to vibrato. I'm going to use this Super Trem pedal to split the signal into stereo. I'm not really going to use this. I might have a little bit of a light stereo ping pong going on, but it's very subtle, just so that you can hear it better. And so what we'll have is one channel will be the grand orbiter, and the other will be the straight signal. And then we'll probably put on some overdrive from the Dr. Z, and then I will also probably use, let me unplug it, and then I'll also probably use this fuzz pedal prototype that I'm working on. It's called the Ruthie.
I like what you're doing with that.
Thanks. You know, it's sort of named it after my mom, and if you want to know more about this, there's some other videos on it, but eventually I'm hoping to make, you know, a real production run on these. Right now it's still just in a prototype.
All right, let's hear this thing.
Let's do it.
Is this video sponsored in any way?
No, this video is not sponsored. There are links to it in the video description, and those are Amazon affiliate links. And if you click on those, you can check out prices. But if you end up buying anything from Amazon, then I get a little money from that, or a small commission. If you like this video, please check out other stuff on the channel.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, ask questions, whatever you got.
Thank you so much. Happy practicing.
Happy practicing.